Hello, and welcome to UW-Stout's Safety and Security Abroad and Away Pre-Departure Orientation Information. My name is Andrea Morse, and I am the Interim Assistant Director for Study Abroad. Today, we are going to discuss important safety and security information you should know before studying abroad or domestically, including in-country support, the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program, street smarts, personal property security, international laws, and sexual harassment and violence. Our number one priority when students travel abroad or domestically is safety. The UW-Stout Office of International Education, otherwise known as OIE, vets our providers and partner institutions for safety and security protocols and maintains regular communication with them. The OIE also works with Stout's faculty leaders to ensure they are informed on how to handle emergencies. Additionally, the OIE reviews travel warnings and alerts from the Department of State and Center for Disease Control to ensure the safe travel to these locations. For students studying on faculty-led programs, you will participate in pre-departure meetings with your faculty leader to learn more about your program and about the location where you are traveling. They will be able to provide safety information specific to the program's location. If your program is working with a provider organization to organize the program logistics, you will also have an orientation when you arrive in country. For students on non-faculty-led programs, you will attend an orientation and receive local and/or host institution support information upon arrival in country. When you study overseas, your first point of contact in an emergency will be the international office or program in your host country. These local staff members will be able to assist you if something happens, such as a stolen passport or laptop, or more serious, a pandemic. You may also seek them out for assistance with any mental health needs, if you feel homesick, or where to locate a doctor if you become ill. If a serious emergency occurs during your study abroad program, the partner institution or program will notify our office. Our office will respond accordingly to the specific emergency. Before you travel overseas, you will want to enroll in the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program, otherwise known as STEP. STEP is a free service to allow U.S. citizens and nationals traveling and living abroad to enroll their trip with the nearest U.S. embassy or consulate. Once enrolled, you will receive important information from the embassy about safety conditions in your destination country, helping you make informed decisions about your travel plans. It will also help the U.S. Embassy contact you in an emergency, whether a natural disaster, civil unrest, or a family emergency. Enrollment in the program will also help family and friends get in touch with you in an emergency. If you plan to take any weekend trips out of your local area, you may also enter those trips in STEP to ensure you receive any important notifications in the area you are traveling. When you are traveling abroad, it is important to have street smarts. Some tips to keep in mind for this are: familiarize yourself with local laws and customs. Know the emergency words like police and help in the local language. Know how to dial the equivalency of 911 in your host country. 911 is not universal and often differs in other countries. Keep a low profile and avoid protests. Do not photograph protests, police, or military personnel. Dress in accordance with local social norms. Learn about and use safe travel options. Do not plan to drive a moped or car overseas. Instead, take advantage of the great public transportation options. Travel in pairs or groups and know the address that you want to return to in case you need to take a cab. Never leave a social event with someone you just met. Pay attention to your surroundings instead of your smartphone. Be aware of pickpocketing and carry your purse, bag, or laptop in a secure manner. Know your method of communication. You can carry an international plan on your cell phone or carry a local phone that you get in your host country. Study your map and plan your route because looking lost or confused can make you an easy target. Be conscientious about the information you give out to strangers. Do not drink excessively. Drinking leads to unsafe situations. And beware of scams. Before departing the U.S., make sure to make 2 copies of all your important travel documents. Leave 1 copy with a trusted friend or relative at home and carry the others separately from your original documents. Examples of important documents are your passport, visa, credit cards, CDC vaccination card, driver's license, and insurance cards and plan details. Other things to secure your personal property is to only carry small amounts of cash, use ATMs inside or attached to banks during daylight hours, and bring a friend with you. Use a protected Wi-Fi network while abroad. When you travel abroad, you are subject to the laws of your host country, which may differ from the U.S. If you are found in violation of a local law, there is nothing that Stout or your home country consulate can do. Regardless if your program is within the U.S. or abroad, and you're experiencing sexual harassment and violence, we encourage you to reach out to your faculty leader or the international office in your host country to ask how to manage unwanted attention, which may or may not be perceived as harassment in your host country. Sexual violence is never the fault of the victim. You may also reach out to Stout's Office of International Education, and we will be able to assist you. OIE ensures that all students studying abroad through UW-Stout approved programs have full medical emergency and repatriation coverage through CISI as required by UW system. CISI can make payments directly to providers outside the U.S. However, in most situations, students will need to pay for expenses out of pocket and then submit a claim for reimbursement. For non-insurance services, CISI provides the Team Assist plan that provides 24/7 medical, travel, and technical assistance. The Team Assist plan provides services for emergency medical evacuation, repatriation, and natural disaster and security evacuation. We want to make sure that you have a wonderful time on your program and that you can fully engage in this meaningful experience. Therefore, be mindful of your surroundings, be street smart, and reach out for assistance when needed. You may find our contact information here, and you may contact us anytime. Safe travels.